Force.com platform is pretty awesome, I'd have to say. It's very robust. There's a large community, so there's a lot of people who are very passionate about it. My name is Lawrence Tijerina. I am a developer with Ventas Consulting. We are a Salesforce.com consulting group. We range from small, medium to large enterprise customers, helping them implement Salesforce.com and develop any sort of customizations that they may require for their business. So video is something that has been in high demand for a number of years, but I would say the implementation of video in Force.com does present some challenges. So the challenges that present themselves with video on Force.com are primarily where the video is going to be hosted, who is going to maintain that video, how it's going to be deployed to users. Before uStudio, it was extremely difficult to deliver turnkey video-enabled solutions. With uStudio, we can find all sorts of ways to integrate with Force.com. A specific use case of that would be integrating with Service Cloud, where you have a service agent on the phone that's taking an issue from a customer. We have actually developed a integration where as the user is typing in information about the issue that the customer is having, uStudio is hitting the API, finding any videos that could potentially be related to this particular customer's issue, and then serving those videos within the context of the case directly in Salesforce.com. Because we can hit the uStudio API to determine videos that would potentially resolve the customer's issue, they're immediately served within the case. They can immediately be shared with that customer. Along with sharing that information with the customer, they can also immediately track whether or not that video actually did resolve the issue, and the metrics around how many of the videos that are being suggested are actually resolving the issues. As a customer service leader, I would say you probably want to reduce the amount of time your customers are waiting in order to receive service, and then you want to resolve that issue as quickly as possible. So, generally speaking, we've all taken those online surveys where afterwards it says, did we resolve your issue on the first call, or did you have to call back, and that sort of thing. I would say handing somebody a video is dramatically going to decrease that time, that turnaround time, and increase the number of initial responses that resolve their issue. Through uStudio, you can actually capture analytic information pertaining to how far along in the video your customers went. You can capture information about whether or not that video resolved their issue. And this is all information that is extremely useful in terms of, decreasing your service agent's time with the customer, increasing customer satisfaction because their interaction with your service agents has decreased, and also resolving their issue on the first call. As far as how that makes you feel, it's spectacular because previously I would have to go to the business and say, this is going to take a month or two. We're going to have to go through this whole process. That's never a good thing to the business. Now I can say, we can make fully interactive video experiences within Force.com. So if a developer would ask me what they should be using for video, I would definitely recommend uStudio. The API is written for developers. And when I say that, I don't mean to imply that it's complex and that only a developer can use it. I mean that you can tell that it was definitely written with developers in mind. It is extremely intuitive, and anytime I've ever come up with a particular use case or particular information I'd like to learn about video, it's always been available to me via the API. We all resist change. And I saw video as something that was daunting and maybe something that I wasn't quite ready for, especially being a Force.com developer. You're kind of in a silo, right? And certain things seem unattainable to you. My experience with uStudio has been any use case we can throw at it, we've been able to satisfy.